I say we are seeing a political realignment in Washington. President Trump trying to make deals with Democrats. Joining us now is former Senator Jim DeMint. Sir, the GOP cannot be happy with this realignment. You're a conservative. You cannot be happy with it, are you?
I'm not happy, Stuart, but I certainly don't blame the president, because the Republicans have had a long time this year to get their act together, and the president is intent on keeping his promises and getting something done. Now, he doesn't know the Democrats as well as some of the rest of us do, and it's going to be kind of like Lucy pulling the football out from Charlie Brown, because Schumer and Nancy Pelosi are not going to give him a centrist solution. The president will have to go to the left, and that's certainly what we worry about right now.
Sure.
I'm still hopeful, Stuart, that in the next few weeks, Republicans will do something on the health care situation and get a tax bill out that gets the rates down. They need to stop arguing among themselves about all the details, and let's get something done that's going to get the economy going a little better.
Okay, but the votes are just not there for the kind of tax deal or health care deal that you want. They're just not there.
Stuart, I think they are there. They just needed to work a little harder. Certainly the conservatives did everything they could to push a bill, the health care bill, through the House. They all voted for it in the Senate. They'll do the same thing on tax cuts. They know they're not going to get everything they want, but some of the leadership on the Republican side want things like budget neutrality. They just need to come out with a bill that's going to get the economy going. And we know that whatever they do, the Democrats are going to say it's for the rich, because the folks at the higher income level and businesses are paying most of the taxes now. So you can't cut taxes without it affecting those at the higher income.
So, look, the job of the Republican Party at this moment is surely get a tax package together that will guarantee to get 52 votes, all the Republicans in the Senate, and 218 votes in the House. If you can do that, you got a tax cut deal that you like. But I don't think you can do it. I know I've said this before, and I know you've answered it before. Last word to you on this subject.
Well, I think the Republicans can do it, but the leadership needs to come out and get the team working together. If they were just a couple of votes short in the Senate on health care, and I know those voters well in the Senate, and I think Senator McConnell could have certainly done more to get that bill passed, and hopefully they'll take another swing at it. So I think it's going to be difficult to get Democrat support for anything that we could consider good for the economy or good for health care or even good for border security. I certainly don't blame the president for trying, but he needs to be careful what he's getting into.
Real fast, sir. I know you're a low-tax guy, a small government guy. I got that, and I'm right with you there. How do you like this idea of getting rid of the deduction for state and local taxes, which would really hit high-tax states?
I like it. I think it would benefit the people in those high-tax states, because it would put some downward pressure on the taxing at the state level. So I think it's a good idea. Right now, the federal deduction creates an incentive for states to raise their taxes. So I'm all for it, because it would allow us to reduce federal taxes even more.
I just don't see Senator Schumer going for a tax increase for his own constituents, even if they're rich. But there you are.
It would be good to force him to vote on that, though.
Wouldn't it just? You're having far too much fun, Jim DeMint, and that's a fact. Mr. Senator, thanks for joining us, sir. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.